Hello, so today I'm finally filming my 2024 photocard collection. Well, I guess 2023 to 2024 because my last one was also in last July, so anyway. I'm gonna start out with this little tiny whiny binder, which is basically my non-collections and stuff I just get that are freebies or like really old collections. So let's get started. In the front I have a fake Marina from Fantasio FM 2018 photocard. So next I have this Chesil from Signature, and I also have this Unsol from WJSN, specifically WJSN the Black, and I have an extra Uchi, I think this is from Hengare, and I have Ginny from Secret Number, Sujin, this is from, what's it called, the Queendom Puzzle from Weekly, and then I have this Mina from Nine Uses, and I have this Nayeon from Gugudan, specifically Gugudan Semina, and I have this Yeji from Itzy. This came in a K Friday package I had, it was a freebie, and this Jong Seun, and this Ginny from her solo, also a K Friday freebie, and this Gahyun from Dreamcatcher, also a K Friday freebie. And then I have this Everglow group card, and these are my favorite Dahyun cards, Dahyun from Twice, because I'm downsizing Dahyun, and I just wanted to keep these in here just so I could look at them. And I also have this Tiara freebie, I think this is Jian. I just kept it there because I didn't know what to do with it. Next, we'll go on to my inactive collections. So these are things that I still want to keep, but I don't really collect them anymore, or I'm not actively getting any cards. So this, first of all, we start off with Pristin, and my bias was Yebin. So I started off with some of her special cards. This is from Pristinapia. And these are her album cards. I wish I could get one more special card to put here, but they're still expensive or just non-existent. So, and next I have cards for all the other members in a little bit of a spread. So this is 95 and 97 line, and the rest of 98 line without Yebin. This is an IOI card for Kyokyang. And then 99 line 2000 Makane. And then I have the remainders of my Sewer collection from Dreamcatcher and my Saturday collection. My bias was Hanel, and now I don't really have a bias, but if they ever did come out with another physical album, I'd probably get one card per member. And then the remainders of my Sujin from Weekly collection, the remainders of my Yoonjin collection, and my Junkyung collection, which I never really started because it was a bit hard to get her cards and I just kind of lost interest, I'm sorry. And then I have this, because I made this collage when I was still actively collecting her, and I actually really like it, so I wanted to keep it somewhere. And now I have my 17 biases, so this is my bias line, so 97 line in Uji, and some more of my bias line. I was gonna do like one card per member per era, but it got a bit too hard and I wasn't that interested in continuing to search for their cards, so I just stopped. But I did keep this semicolon set because I have OT13 and I'm really happy that I have this actually. And then a little bit of Monster X. My bias is Chankyun, so yeah, and some duos, and a little one-hour card from his solo. I think that was a K-Town for You pop or something. Next, we're getting into my non-ults, non-semi-ults, non-ults, but still really high up collection. So it has Luna and Post Luna and Promise. Specifically Jisun, because that's my bias. So we start off with my Kimlet collection. So this is first press, these are all second press. And then we have what was this called? I can't remember. 12, this is and, this is not friends. And during Flip That era, I decided that I was going to collect both Hassel and Kimlip going forward, and then they stopped being a group under BBC OT12. So I still have these few special Kimlip cards left, and then I have one pop from Flip That and have, what's it called, like the QR, no, the AER card. And then from here on out it goes to post Loona. So I did get a sealed copy of What Circle's comeback album, and I pulled Jinsol. So from now on I'm not really interested in trading, I'm just keeping my pulls. I just want to support Loona because I love those girls so much. This is scanned, don't bother. And then we have Lucemble's debut with Pob, and also cards from the you know, the poker style version. It's not called a poker album, I can't remember what it's called. And I also got Chu, her Ever Music album. Then I got Heejin's album, and One of a Kind with one Pob. And then I got Eve's album, and I recently got Virtual Angel alongside Chu's Ever Music album for Strawberry Rush, so those will be here pretty soon. And next I have Jisun. I love Jisun so much, one of my top female biases ever. And I've got cards from all eras, just trying to fit it in a full pocket page, so these are not complete sets. Some of them are, some of them are not. Yeah, and because since they went into Hive, they started doing like Weverse versions and stuff like that. So I just collect 4 cards that are considered album cards, whatever sort of like album type it is, I don't mind. I just want 4 cards. And then from here on out it's just some Pobs from each era. Just an assortment, nothing specific. And I can't wait for the new era. Okay. Next, I'm gonna do parts of this binder, because this has some of my ults and it has some groups that are in different binders, but I want to focus on the ones that are just in here. These are my ult and semi-ults and sets that can fit in here. So we're going to skip Weki Meki, we're going to skip Kepler, we're going to skip Billlie, and go straight to Kiss of Life. So I started this collection thinking that I was going to collect Nati, but I love all the girls so much. I'm just collecting 1 card per member per era. So sorry, this is for something on the way. Anyway, I do have this Nati from her solo debut, and then these are all of her cards from the debut era. And then starting off with Bad News, it's 1 per member. Maybe I'll go back and collect 1 card per member for debut era as well. I just have to figure out what to do with like an empty spot that will exist. I'd love to get her other card actually, but it's hard to find and it's expensive these days. And this is for Midas Touch, and I did also get some what are they called, units, because I love units. And then I'm waiting for the next era, and I also collect Momona. Well, I collect Miai. This era, first era, Click era, I got Mirai era, not Click. Click is the title track. Anyway, I did collect Momona, but maybe next era I'll collect someone else. Still waiting to see that. And I also collect Illy 1. I just keep my pool though. I don't collect a specific member, but these 2 are actually my biases, so yeah. Next we're gonna get into a little bit of Astro. So I have this small binder for my extra Astro cards, and this is the only binder, mini binder, that I have sleeved like 1 card page because I don't have enough cards to fill this out, and I don't think this is going to grow very quickly, so I'm just keeping it like this. Anyway, I have this by member and then by chronological order. So first of all MJ, and then the time passes. So I don't know if that makes sense, but most of my extra cards for Astro are trading cards from Stargazer. I don't have any extra Moonbeam cards, unfortunately. Maybe someday. Because I was buying some sets from Stargazer and they came with these trading cards and I didn't want to get rid of them. So I just kept them in here. They're really nice though. Yeah, that's it. And I also have Rocky's little message card from One and Only in the back. So now we're getting into the big boy Astro binder. And this also includes Billlie. So once we finish with Astro, we're going to get straight into Billlie. Hopefully you can see. So starting off, I have this spread for their first 3 eras. Spring Up, Summer Vibes, and Autumn Story. And then we have Winter Dream, Dream Part 1, Dream Part 2. And I also have the Dream Part 2 Kino set with 1 Polaroid. This was from the original album version. Then I have Rise Up, All Light, and the second Astrode 2 Soul. And then we have Blue Flame. Let me do this a little bit. Okay, Blue Flame. With these were K-Town for You pre-order benefits. This was what the pre-order benefits were back in the day. I love the ones that I collected because all of them are doing like a finger heart, apart from Jinjin, but still love that Jinjin card. Then we have Gateway. Also love these sets. And then we have the second full album, All Yours. This Unu Kebe card, my god, stunning. And these are broadcast cards that were actually just online because of COVID. And then we have Switch On. These are also like replicas because again it was online. And finally the last 36 album, which is Drive to the Starry Road. And then I have some sets from Stargazer, which was their last OT6/OT5 concert. So basically they started preparing for this concert when they were still 6 members and MJ hadn't gone to the military yet, but he did go pretty, like I think when the concert was going on, so they were 5 members, but MJ is still in the trading cards, so here you go. I don't remember if there actually was a concert where MJ participated like from beginning to end. I remember he was definitely a special guest at some point, but yeah, I don't remember exactly what was going on. Most of these sets that you see that are like concept cards are from Japanese events. And then we get into their subunits. So first of all we have Moonbin and Sana debut, and then Jinjin and Rocky and MJ's solo. And then Moonbin and Sana comeback, and Moonbin and Sana third album. And then again MJ's the same album as before. And then we have Rocky solo debut and more of his cards. He gave us a lot of cards in his like platform version. And then this is from the Moonbin and Sana DVD. And this is Unu's debut, solo debut. And next is going to be Rocky's comeback and Sana's debut, which hasn't come out yet. And then I also have these cards from Switch On, which were again replicas of broadcast cards. Next I have Billlie. This is very, very outdated. I need an extra Billlie album with OT7 so I can add Shan in here, because it's breaking my heart that she's not there. So let's start off with first page. So this is the Village of Perception chapter 1. And starting off, I collected Sua and Tsuki. And I have all the album cards and 2 pubs and the IDs. And what I decided to do, because I really love all the billlie members so much, I collect 1 card per era per member, each era. And I'm also probably gonna try to collect all of the IDs for the Ability of Perception Chapter 1 as well. I'm just missing Haram, one of her selfie cards, and then Haruna ID and Harab ID. And then on the next page is my Gingham Gayo other member set. And I also have this for Snowy Night. I started collecting the merch cards, but it was so hard, I just had to stop. And then we have Gingham Gayo. So I've done a full spread of Tsuki and Sua, so all of their selfie cards and all of their Polaroids and their little IDs in the middle. And then for Pat Bingsu, again, it was very difficult era to collect at the time, so I just stuck by collecting all of Sua's cards and then 1 OT7 set along with, like, I think this card. Oh, which one was it? Yeah, this card. This card goes with the rest of this set. It's like these outfits. And then we have Ability of Perception Chapter 2. Again, because the cards were all very similar, like this, it was the same outfit. They had 2 selfie photo cards with the same outfit. That was boring to me. I like collecting multiple outfits. So I decided to just get the ones that I like the most, and the Polaroids were giving me a lot of trouble during Gingham Gayo era, so I just collected my favorite version, which was the version with the name of the songs on the shirt. So like here it says Sun Palace, and on Sua's it just says the name of the album, so The Village of Perception. And I collected 1 group 1 because I love collecting group cards. And then I also pulled these 2 in my album, so I kept them. And this is my the rest of the members. So again here it says MacGuffins, like awesome. I love these shirts so much. I wish I could have these shirts actually. I don't care about collecting a specific set, so that's why you can see like some of them are not in the same set. But anyway, and then for the Ability of Perception Chapter 3, I collected the Doppelganger set for everyone, so that was my like 1 card per member set. And then we have Unoya, so the Ability of Perception Chapter 3, where I started collecting Haram. And I got all of Sua's cards and 2 of her Polaroids and 1 group Polaroid here, and then 3 of Haram, 3 of Tsuki, 1 Polaroid per member, and then the other OT7 one. I just collected my favorites from each version. And then because Sua was on hiatus for side B, I just collected all of Haram, all of Tsuki, and then on the back, I have the QR cards and then 1 card for the other members. So let me show you really quickly in my A5 what I have for Billlie. I have 2 pre-order benefits for Sua, for Gingham Gayo and Pat Bingsu, and these are Season's Greetings cards. And I also have Sua's Gingham Gayo Japan cards. This is an actual album card. These are all pobs actually. And then I also have some coming for what's her name? Haram. Sorry, Haram. For Domino, because I really love that song, and even though Sua is my main bias, by the way, and even if she wasn't participating, I still wanted to have an album from that and some cards, so I decided to just collect Haram. And then I have EXID, which is one of my alts as well. I just collect 1 card per member from like various eras, as you can see, then definitely not from the same era. And I can't wait for them to have a comeback. This is from their X comeback, and I got 1 per member. And then I have a little bit of Nuest, one of my favorite boy groups ever. Love them forever and ever. I got a set from each era, 1 card per member, again. I really wanted to get something from Needle and Bubble because it was their last era, but it was so hard to find their cards. I don't know why it was this hard. It was crazy, I don't know. Anyway, now let's get into Zero Base 1. So for Zero Base 1, I have an A5 binder dedicated to them, so they should feel lucky. Matthew is my bias. He's one of my 2 alt biases in K-pop, along with Ellie of Weki. So this is KCON postcards, I think KCON LA, and these are some of my pulls from their albums. Like, this is Melting Point, this is Melting Point, this is You Had Me at Hello, this is You Had Me at Hello. I'm hoping to get the rest of my bias lines inclusions for these, because I really want to store them, especially these 2 thingies, and this one as well. I love this. This I'm okay with, and then the Melting Point postcards unfortunately don't fit in these sleeves, so I'm fine not having them. Anyway, moving on. When I started collecting Zero Base 1, I had like 2 really strong biases in June and Matthew. My bias line has changed since then, but I'm still keeping like some duo sets I got for both of them. These are all from Season's Greetings. Most of them are pops, I think, and I think this is from the Moodlight. And then I also have this, which I want to keep as a duo set because it's actually each other's hand doing this thing to their head. And I can, because Tere is now my second bias, okay? He's my bias wrecker, and I'm obsessed with them as Chip and Dale. And they were wearing these chipmunk costumes, and I just thought it was perfect, so I needed to have both of them. And then these are some of my Matthew pobs that don't fit in my regular binder. I might do some downsizing and move them in there, but for now they're here. And these are some June cards that I kept because they're so cute, they're so gorgeous. And then here I have Tere. Matthew is in the front because he's my bias, by the way, so that's why it's not in age order. Here I have some extra Tere cards and some extra Guven cards. I also have this OT9 card, which I need to make a new page for because it doesn't really fit here. I want to put just Guven cards here, but for now it's gonna stay. And then I have the You Had Me at Hello duos, all of them. And I also have, this is basically along with Matthew. During this time, my bias line was this with Matthew, and now it's mostly these 3 and Matthew, to be honest. And then there's no order after that. Everyone else is like, it's close to getting into my bias line leaving. So I just want to focus on the top 4, because then it just gets very, very messy. And then I have these replicas. These were from like a support thing for Matthew during Boys Planet era. This was from a slogan from the fan side I don't support anymore, but I just kept these because why throw them away. And these are some replica Polaroids that I thought were cute, and some replica Boys Planet stuff. And this is like the KCON Japan set. I wanted to have everyone. And some replica broadcast cards. And this set, I love this set so much. I also have Jung's, but it's hanging on my wall because it's so cute. I love it. I love this one so much. I love all of them. Let's get into my big binder. So this is my A4 binder for Zero Base 1. Okay, so starting off, I have the first fan kit set, OT9. These are just OT9 sets in the beginning, and the light stick set, and the what's it called? Seasons Greetings 2024 set. And then I have special Matthew pages. For now it's just one page, but it'll grow soon. So yeah, these are all from different endorsements or events. I'm just gonna move forward. And then I have the start of, what was this era? Youth in the Shade, oh my god. So, first of all, we have these 5, which were all album cards, and then some pops around them. And then I have the rest of my bias lines photocards, 1 per version. And I have the rest of the Matthew Pobbs and Lucky Draws that I'm keeping. These are my favorites. I have others up for sale, by the way. And then this is from their fan con. I'm just missing this trading card, which I used to have all of them on the way. Well, they're technically all still on the way, but the gum is very, very bad. And then I also have this spread for other members, my other bias line trading cards. So I'm probably again gonna put in Yuvin in here as well. And then I have the icon, so full Matthew set from his version, and then these from the group version. And this is a trading card from a pop-up event. So then I have a melting point. These are also technically on the way. Another go that's taking a very long time, but okay. And I have this set up for the rest of my biases, so whenever that happens. Next I have Pobbs and Lucky Draws from this era. These are all a mess, and I'm gonna reorganize them again and maybe downsize a bit when I have all of them on hand, because right now I don't want to do something that I'll regret, you know. Okay. Next I have Yura Yura, so a little bit more complete. I've got album cards. These are also album cards, and these are Lucky Draws and Pob thingies. This was from their concert, and I have more album cards on the back that I accumulated from several sources. And then I have version A. I have an 029 spread of version A because it's so freaking gorgeous, and I love all of these cards so much. I just needed to have every single one of them. As you can see, they're all on the way. And then on the back I have the Tau record set. And next to it I have all of Matthew's trading cards from their Japan concert. And I also have, starting off with You Had Me at Hello, I have all of my bias line for the solar version. And I also have this Pob because it was with the same outfits. Even though Eugene is not in my bias line, I still love him, so I thought I'd just keep it here. And then because I was in a fixed lot and there were a lot of Lucky Draws, and Lucky Draws always came with inclusions, I just decided to collect as much as I could, because why not, you know? If I'm gonna get them anyway, let's just keep them. So I'm collecting all of the normal album version. So this is Sun Shower, and then on the back I have from the poker version the PCs for each member, because I got an 029 set. And then I've got the Eclipse version, sorry, and more cards, and the Digipack version. On the back I have stickers from the poker version, and then the poker version I have nearly everyone for the office version. And I have the QRs on the back. They're a little bit crooked, I have to fix them, sorry, don't look at it. And then I have the tennis version with the office version stickers on the back. And this is my favorite version of all the cards that they made, so I put them facing up. Like technically this is facing up, this is facing down, if you know what I mean. So yeah. And the rest of the trading cards, not the trading cards, sorry, the poker cards. And along with the 029 poker set, I got this 029 set of pre-order benefits, and they're really, really pretty and cute, so I'm gonna keep them for now at least. And then here comes the insane amount of Pobbs and Lucky Draws for this era. So let's zoom in a little bit because I don't have any spreads left. So I have done this by outfit, so it's not chronological era, just saying. this is what I have so far. The rest are in next batches on the way. It's a lot, it's a lot. And yeah, just have some pages ready for next era. And that's it. I really want to try and downsize a little bit because the amount of stuff I've got in such a short time is insane. Especially with You Had Me at Hello. I don't think I need 5 pages of pops, you know? I really don't need that much. I'm just gonna wait for everything to come in and then just do whatever feels right. Next, I have my Kepler collection. I have this little mini binder for them as well. This is a Yujin Lucky card I got from a set I bought from Makari Japan. And I also got some of these cards from sets like that, or extra pools that I didn't have anywhere else to put. And I am thinking of collecting some Kepler OT9 sets, but for now, any extra card I have is staying in here. So, starting off, again, it's by member, and it's by chronological order, I mean. Mashiro, I don't have any extra shouting, unfortunately. And Chaehyun, I've got some amazing Chaehyun pulls. Like, oh my god, I pulled this, and I pulled this, and I pulled this. What? And Daeyeon. So much Daeyeon. Hikaru, Hie, Yangen, and Yeso. And that's it. So I'll show you my Kepler section in my little OT5, A5 binder. So they start, well, technically it starts here because I have some here mini cards, so you can see this now. And then I have some postcards I left in here. And then I have these units from Kept On Going. And then my biases are Mashiro and Hikaru, so whenever I have 2 cards of theirs that don't fit in my big binder, I keep them in here as duos. So these are from lots of different eras in chronological order again. And then I have set up for Kepler. These pobs are from Goes I've Joined and stuff that are still to come. And then I have extra Mashiro cards because she's my alt from Kepler, and I wanted to put them here. And then I have some stuff from Kept On Going and Kept On Going On again. Top is Kept On Going On, and these are from Kept On Going. I love these photos so much. They're so cute. Okay, let's put this to the side and bring in the big Kepu binder. So this used to be Kepler and Billlie. Now it's just Kepler because I have a lot of things that I want to do in here. Okay. So hopefully you can... Okay. So first of all, I have the Kepler light stick set, OT9. And I also have an extra one of this, so if you want to buy a Kepler OT9 light stick set, let me know. And then I have First Impact. So when I started collecting Kepler, I thought I was going to do Shouting, Mashiro and Hikaru because that was my bias line at the time. Now it's basically Mashiro, Hikaru, and then everyone else. Just changes every single day. So now I'm thinking of getting one OT9 set per version, because I'm obsessed with OT9. I love Kepler so fucking much, you guys. And yeah, that might happen soon. I might set up for that soon. Not right now though. And then this is my prized possession OT9 Beat Road set with all of the little headbands from the debut showcase. Love that. And then I have Da Blast, where I collected Daeyeon as an extra member. This happened after I'd already completed sets, so this is like what I'm doing now. And then I have Fly Up with here as an extra member because look at her fucking cards. They are so gorgeous. And I'm actively finding new cards for this. Actually, I have Shouting and Chehyun's cards on the way, which are the two most difficult members after here. So, and Mashiro actually, and Hikaru. Especially if we're talking about Japan, Youngin can also be quite tricky sometimes. But anyway, I'm gonna be collecting this set for sure because I love these cards so much. So I have an 09 card there, and then I have Troubleshooter with Yujin and some IDs on the back. I'd like to collect all of them, but it's really not a big priority. Maybe someday, who knows. And then I have Yeso for Flyby. I think this is called Flyby. Yeah. These sets are surprisingly hard. I did get this is the standard version if I'm not mistaken, and I did get this before I got any other cards for Flyby. This was just everything that I had for them. And for Love Struck I started collecting a little bit more, so I have a Mashiro page and a Hikaru page, and this contains all of some of their album cards, some digipack, some hub-hubs. It's a bit confusing. And then I'm starting to collect all of their music video outfits. So this card, this card, this card, and this card, and this card. No, not that one. This card are gonna leave. They're gonna leave and they're gonna go into an OT9 set because I really love these cards a lot. And I also have this. This was like really cheap from the showcase that they did for this era, so cop that real quick. And then I have Magic Hour where I collected Chehyun. Chehyun takes the best selfies ever, like seriously. And then again I have a spread for Mashiro and Hikaru. These were from the platform versions. And I'm also miffed that they didn't do pre-order sets like they did for Magic Hour. Like, we're gonna go into them soon, but it makes no sense. This isn't a pop. This is like the special random card from the platforms. These are the 3 guaranteed cards you got with each member's platform, and these are from the tape version, like the unit version albums. And these are pre-order sets. These are all pre-order sets from Magic Hour. And then we have Fly High, right? And I've collected Youngin for this one. Love these cards. And because I only wanted to get like one page with Youngin, the rest are just Shiro and Hikaru. And then we go into Kept On Going. I only collected Mashiro and Hikaru here. I'm probably going to get the other members as well, as I mentioned before, at least for the standard version. There we go. These are more cards. And then for Kept On Going On, I'm still very much ongoing. I'm waiting on a couple of goes. Well, all of my goes I'm waiting on. So this is very empty, but I do have some stuff on the way. I am collecting all of Mashiro and Hikaru's cards this era though. PLVE. Only collecting Mashiro and Hikaru for the PLVs, by the way. And then for Nuest, this is where I started being serious about OT9 Kepler. This is the scene version. It's not the Nuest, but I wrote Nuest, sorry. I only have these 2 cards right now, but soon I'll have more. And for the lenticulars, I just keep whoever I pull. Maybe I'll try and get OT9, maybe not. I don't care that much. And then this is the scene version, the Nuest version. And I have Chehyun with the little biscuit on the way, so love that. And then I have the Voyage version, which I'm collecting one OT9 set for. So thankfully I pulled 4 different cards. I got 2 copies and I pulled 4 different cards, so okay, that's very good. And I got these 2 transparent cards. So Yeso and Mashiro are in Maiden. I think I'll probably keep them in the same binder as Kepler when they debut in September, I think. I'll just have to make a divider because, yeah, I don't want to confuse them. Okay, and finally we can get into my last little section of the A5 binder, which is, of course, weki, this little collage. And firstly, I added IOI in the beginning here because they don't really fit in the weki version, so binder. But I did want to get these cards, so I do have this Yujong on the way, so this is finally going to be complete. And recently I've been really into getting more OT8 sets for POBs as well, which is a very slippery slope, but I am ready to slip and slide, baby. And this is one set that I absolutely adore from New Rules. I have Ellie's POB for this one. This is Tower Records, by the way. So I'm only missing Yujong, Sei, and Lucy. So hopefully one day I'll have this complete, otherwise I'll just keep it in here. And this is from an audiobook that Suyeon, Yujong, and Doyeon did. I'm still missing Yujong. I'll probably never be able to get this ever, but I still have hope in my heart. And this is from the OST for Yujong's drama with Jonghyun from Nuest. So I had to get it, of course, and I kept both of them in here. And then I have these kind of like bromides, I guess you'd call them, from a fan meeting they did in Japan. I don't have every member, but I'm happy with the ones I have for now. And then these are postcards from IME, because Fantasia thought it was a great idea to like not give us any photocards for IME. Such a good idea, right? And these are from their first fan meeting in Japan. Generally speaking, weki does not have a lot of merch. Like, it's ridiculous. Fantagio is dumb, so dumb, thick as nails, extremely stupid company. Okay, so let's start off. So starting off, I have a section for OT8 sets that are non-album. So this is from the Make Star photo book, from the first Keeling kit, the season's greetings for 2021, and the second Keeling kit, and the light stick that Fantagio produced and then never gave them a comeback to have Keelings use it for, right? That's so smart. Oh my god, Fantagio is so smart. Oh my god. And then I have my Ellie section. So all of my special Ellie cards, which I'm probably not, because this is a lot. This broadcast, someone please help me, please. Yeah, if you have, sorry, if you have a question for any of these cards, what it is, please leave a timestamp and kind of like say number 4, and I'll understand it's this one, for example, you know. And you can do that for, and I didn't say it before, but you can do that for any binder. I'll try and understand. So yeah. This is the card that goes with the other 4 cards that I mentioned before from Tower Records. And here it's at the Siesta pre-order benefits. I do have 2 full pages. I try and match it with vibes and outfits. These are all my favorite, basically. And then I also have this page. And then I'm missing 3. Yeah, I'm missing 3 Siesta POBs. And then these 2 cards, which are like white whales, basically. 2000 Days signed card. This is the same event. And then Road to KCON card. I honestly, if I could get a replica, that would be fine. And I also really want to make a replica for all the Coincidestiny cards. So, and here starts my OT8 collection. So first of all, I have this page full of Yes cards and some little thingies, inclusions from their albums. Yes cards, Yes is a magazine, as far as I can understand, because I'm not 100% sure what's going on with this, but from what I understand, it's a magazine, I think made in Taiwan or Japan, one of the two, probably Taiwan, that had cards from a lot of different groups. So my camera cut off again, low storage. So I was just saying about the yes cards that you'll just see basically from now on. It's basically album sets and some yes card sets sprinkled in between and some pop sets. In any case, it's all OT8 stuff that has to do with albums. So full stop, let's get going. This is weeekly, normal version, the profile cards and the member cards. They're concept, but I like the fact that they're actually looking at the camera, so it feels like kind of like a picture that a friend took of you, you know? Anyway, I'm just missing Lucy for both the profile and this version, and then we've got the limited version, missing a few more here, and then we go into Lucky. In the beginning I was only collecting the Polaroid cards because the concept cards this time around are just behind the scenes, so they're not looking at the camera, it's just them posing to another camera, and I'm not as big of a fan for that as I am with the actual looking at the camera. But I am collecting all of them now because I miss weeekly with all my fucking heart. So let me just say the version name. This is like the Lucky album. This is the weki version. This is the meki version. This is the Lucky version. I have the most cards for this. I'm really hoping I can find all of Yu Jung's cards. And then I have the Kino version. And then I have the Yes 24. No, it's not Yes 24, just the Yes version for this album. It had the weki and meki, which is funny because actually the meki unit is Suyeon, Doyeon, Sei, and no, Suyeon, Doyeon, Lua, and Lucy, and then the meki is Ellie, Yu Jung, Sei, and Rina. So it was like tall unit and short unit. Anyway, next up we have Kiss Kicks. So this is the Kiss version. They started doing selfie cards this era. Now the Kiss version, and then Kicks version. And then we have the Yes magazine. This one is fun because it has like hollow and shiny signatures. I don't know if you can tell, but this is my prized possession. This is the lsrfm 2019 set. Every single one of these is autographed and they're pretty rare. Let's just say that. And then we have Lock and Lol era. So we have the Lock version and the second Lock version, and the LOL version and the second LOL version. I love these cards. They have Weekend LOL, they only had one set for this. And then we have Dazzle Dazzle. I think this is something funeral, and then the other one was Shimmering Ceremony. This one of my favorite photo card sets ever, honestly. And then we have Hide and Seek. This is a pub set from K-Town for You. The cards are humongous. They stick out outside of the page, which is very annoying. And maybe one day I'll get an OT8 like page, which are like vertical, horizontal, if you know what I mean. And then I have the Hide version, which is this time around they only did one card per version, which is stupid as fuck. Fantasio, you are such a fucking idiot. Anyway, so this is Hide and this is Seek version, and the Yes cards for this era. And then we have New Rules, which has break and then take, or take and then break. I can't remember which one's which. And this didn't have Yes cards, that's why the Yes cards ended. And then, as I said before, Siesta era had no photo cards. Idiot. Fantasia, you're an idiot. So I got one with drama set, like fully, just by myself. I think I got two sets, and then this one was for me and the other one was for a go. Can't remember 100%, but in case I have this set. I love this set so much. And I have Yu Jung's debut. And then I have some magazine pages So these are from all different eras, and I have some that don't fit in these kind of sleeves to show you. But first of all, we have this one. This one was from, I think, June 2020. So I think just before hide and seek era, if I'm not mistaken. And I had to cut them up a little bit, unfortunately. And then this, one of my favorite photo shoots ever, Diane and Lucy, my favorite model duo pair. And then I have Ellie's photo shoot for HIM magazine. Love all of these looks, she's so pretty. And then I have this old, this is like my least favorite thing I've made for weeki. And then in the back, just to continue showing you the final photo shoots that I have, photo shoot pages. In the back of this binder, I have this. It's, the whole thing is this. I like weki. Let me show you the back and thing. And then we have this with Suyeon, Ellie, and Sei, and Lua, Rina, and Yuchang, and then Yujong and Doyeon. I think there was something in the back of this as well. Yeah, Doyeon and Lucy again. Like, Fantasia fumbled the bag so bad with these two. They should have been taking over the world together. Anyway, Sei and Lucy have been announced to be in a new movie together, so I'm very excited about that. And Doyeon's movie is, I think it's coming out in the festival circuit right now, so hopefully I'll be able to find it somewhere to watch. And it's with Unsol from Cosmic Girls, WJSN, so I'm very excited about that. And let me show you my last magazine pages. Maybe I'll cut these up too so I can add them to my binder. But so this is from April 2020. I love this photo so much. I mean, so much to me. And it's Ellie with the blue hair. Doyeon. Rest of the girlies. Some Yuchong. Okay, and Suyeon with Ellie and Rina on the back. So yeah, that's it. Let me just close this for now. I can't move more binders, so I'm just gonna say goodbye here. But thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully I'll see you in a few weeks. Bye.